You know, I can remember a time when I was a student physical therapist and I had a situation where I was treating a client, and I don't remember, I may have said something or done something that was not correct at the time. And my clinical instructor, instead of telling me later and giving me feedback, because it wasn't anything that was, putting the patient in safety, they corrected me in front of the client, which for me, it was embarrassing. I felt ashamed. And I thought about this, man, this is what happens when you have correction before connection. Because what if I had a better connection with this person? I think this may have been my first week, first couple of days. But what if we had a better connection? What if before she corrected me, she could have pulled me to the side, connected with me first, and then gave that feedback? So we have to ask ourselves, do our children receive our correction as well as they can? Or could they receive it better if we connect with them first? Now, some of you guys may be thinking, well, I'm the parent. They need to do what I say. Sure, I understand that you're the parent and you're molding their life, but also you have to remember that you're molding an adult one day. Now, I'm not saying by any means that connection should excuse the behavior. No, that's not what we're saying. We're still having boundaries as parents. It's still our responsibility to make sure that they are learning how to have the right heart and learning how to be respectful and all those things. But before we correct them, what if we took a moment, we paused, and we connected with them first as a person? Here's a 3-step process I encourage you to try. Number 1, connect. Number 2, help them to calm down. And number 3, then go into correcting. So what if you said, hey, can you tell me, like, what are you feeling exactly? I understand it looks like you feel frustrated. It looks like you feel calm. Tell me more about what happened. Connecting with them on that level, helping them understand, showing level of empathy. And then if they are having very strong emotions, helping them get their emotions under control, helping them to learn how to breathe. Breathing is probably one of the most beneficial ways to start to calm the sympathetic nervous system. And here's another tip. When you name an emotion, it brings the prefrontal cortex back in control, which when your sympathetic nervous system is so high, when their emotions are flooding them, that part of the brain, that cognitive, that rational thinking part of the brain shuts down. So you're helping them to bring that back into the forefront. And you're helping them to breathe and calm down and then correct them, because now they can understand, what does mom and dad mean? Hey, it's okay to feel this way, but it's not okay for you to hit your brother, or it's not okay for you to hit your sister. So I challenge you to think beyond today. I challenge you to think about this person that will one day be an adult, that will one day, hopefully, you and that child will become friends and develop a relationship with. And they can think back and remember how mom and dad, they connected with me. They cared for me. They really cared about me. It wasn't just about telling me what's right and what's wrong, but they cared about me as a person. I encourage you to look at this person as a future adult and someone that you value as a human. Not just your child, but just someone you value as a human being. And I challenge you this week, parents, to pause for a second. Take a moment to connect, ask some questions, help them calm down. Hey, you even calm down yourself. It was a situation earlier today where daddy was just not in a place to connect. I'll be honest with you. I had to take moments to calm down before I can even connect. And sometimes that happens. Hey, look, we're not perfect parents. And it doesn't matter how much we learn, listen to videos like this, study, read. We're not going to be perfect parents. It is what it is. But we can be better parents. So I challenge you to pause, connect, help them to walk in a level of calmness, and then have your teaching moment of correction. Hey, remember this, that every emotional opportunity, every emotional moment is an opportunity to teach, to correct, and to grow. Better conversations build stronger families. Hey, I'm Dr. Christopher Williams. It's a pleasure connecting with you. Go out, Amazon.com, and check out the book, The Boiling Pot. This is a great book. It's going to be so influential for you and your family, and it's going to add a lot of value, especially for you families with young children, really helping them learn the fundamentals of emotions. Talk to you soon.